defeats. They've not lost back-to-back Premier League games.
He didn't have a brilliant day against Wolves in the FA Cup, playing at centre-back. All eyes on Liverpool, Rebecca.
A change which would have seen James Milner come in and replace him at right-back, but Alexander-Arnold being fit enough to start, it only happened. When Manchester City's unbeaten run ended, they lost 2 of the next 3 league games as well. Any other side outside of the top 6, and that has really underpinned their success so far. And Klopp springing a major surprise with his team selection that day. It was the only time that either Chan or Wijnaldum played at centre-half all season.
And Brighton very much a 4-5-1. Pascal Gross dropping deep alongside Proper and Steve.
Montoya and Duffy able to play their way out from the back. Here's Van Dijk.
Nice tight defensive shape from Brighton. Back 4, midfield 5. In the back line.
Nice again. Van Dijk.
Eric.
He said it's only a point of reference, merely a basis for the future. Cup sandwiched around that draw at West Ham where they blew a 2-0 lead, but it's the first time that since their promotion Brighton have ever played. Here's Van Dijk.
Well, third as well. Icardi going for a shot from, 30 yards on the angle.
To struggle after falling over the ball in the warm-up. Degree of freedom at all now. I think that the change is only a matter of time.
Yeah, sometimes you have an injury. As soon as the game...
Van Dijk. Well, they don't lack for 6-footers to be able to repel the throw. Almost as soon as they've lost it. Now Van Dijk. Mane. Liverpool at close quarters just couldn't quite find them the approach that they have. Play allowed to continue. Here's Van Dijk again.
For a penalty.
Industry that they forced Fabinho back to Alisson. Van Dijk again. Half of the season it did bring Jurgen Klopp the Manager of the Month award. Cardia cutting out the through ball.
It's a Shaqiri header. I don't think he'd be too disappointed with what he's seen so far.
Brighton again. By and large, he's been played at pretty leisurely tempo. Van Dijk working it wide. Alexander. Now Van Dijk. Shaqiri giving the signal. Van Dijk making his way forward. Current position of 13th, and it will see them beat the mark set by the Albion team of 1981 in the 1990s. And look at them now.
Weren't happy with the decision. Jurgen Klopp also not happy because he felt...
I think that would have been within an acceptable margin of error either way, but it was absolute. Brighton came across town from here in Hove at the Goldstone ground back in the early...
Get it back and get it to him. He is the out ball.
From either side, certainly to start with, not from Brighton. It's just the longer it goes.
The options on the bench today, Jurgen Klopp.
So now a change to the dynamic of Montoya. Van Dijk, imperious as he steps up. Well, Jurgen Klopp couldn't possibly side, beaten by West Ham and Manchester United. They haven't get it away, but Gross asked far too much of Montoya. Van Dijk again. Got the better of one out of them. It's Gross! I don't know.
Great block from him, though, Fabinho. Just by roaming about, he's given Brighton more problems.
Elusive in his praise with the way that Brighton defend, but that is now only one clean sheet in the last. Van Dijk able to shepherd it over the line. Van Dijk kept a weather eye on Duncan.
Surprised me, actually, because Jurgen Klopp has been on Shaqiri's case a little bit about out of possession. I think he thinks he does enough. Well, it's like a three-man midfield. Firmino's got...
Milner's delivery, not too far away from Mane. Liverpool have scored 16 goals in their last 4 games against Brighton, but it is increased.
Jurgen Klopp will be absolutely delighted. His team haven't been at their fluent best.
No hurry. And proper going to ground of his own volition, according to the referee. Van Dijk. Brighton can find an equaliser. Dunk trying to provide it. In towards Locadia, appeals for handball. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. First time cross into a dangerous area. Van Dijk goes up for it. Van Dijk.